I'm just hoping they can get a result tonight to maybe satisfy some of the fans who have travelled.
Well, here comes Hakan Suka early on. Not really a test for Nigel Martin.
Hard to lift the team, but they did manage that away goal, and I'm sure, you know, if they can get an away goal here, David O'Leary will be well chuffed with them. But there's a long way still to go, and they're on a run of 3 defeats, consecutive defeats, which is totally unusual for Leeds, and they've got a lot of young players in the side, Dave.
You feel they're at that stage in the season that they can either get it back on the rails or it's going to go completely, and there's a chance for Hakan, and there was no marking. It was a speculative cross, and Hakan stolen to give Galatasaray an early lead, and David O'Leary will be furious at that. No one picked him up, unchallenged, and no chance for Martin.
That's a bad goal to give away, Dave. It's a great ball into the box from Arif, but he's completely unmarked, a free header, and that is poor defending from Leeds' 2 central defenders.
Well, in the end, Hakan's drifted out wide if he wants to use him. It's cut out by Hart. It's a good-looking ball if it can be kept in. Indeed it is by Bridges. Kills at the far post, and Bridges went near post, and Taffarel always looks a little fallible there.
Yes, it's a good save and it's a good strike from Michael Bridges, but I think you're right. Taffarel, for me, tends to flap, certainly on crosses. I've seen him recently. This looked like it was just going to creep inside the post.
Taffarel never inspires confidence. Corner kick from Kuehl. Well, it was hit on the drop there by Matthew Jones, and it was too far in front of Kuehl, who was offside anyway.
And by and large, the 5 midfield players have done a reasonable job, but it's up front the problem.
Zergen's ball in there. It might drop here for Capone, and they've done it again. They've done it again just before half-time, Galatasaray. The small amount of Leeds fans are stony-faced, and the Turks, once again in this competition, are simply loving it. Capone's 2nd goal in his last 2 UEFA Cup matches, and Leeds now are in serious trouble.
They are, and it's another poor goal as well, it's got to be said. A set play, once again. It's the challenge here of Hakan Suka, who leaps above everybody, doesn't make contact, and it falls kindly for Capone, but the defending's poor. There's no one closing him down, and that's a bad goal to give away, and I'm sure David O'Leary will be disappointed with how the defence have handled it tonight.
Capone still limping rather sorrowfully. It's going to be Hakan Unsal to drive one. Straight at Radevi. Here's Ahmet. And it should be dealt with by Woodgate here. Referee's given a corner. And there's a final whistle from Helmut Krug. 2 first-half goals from Hakan Suka, and then Capone. Spirited second-half performance by Leeds, but no away goal. And Galatasaray are now strong favourites to reach the final of the UEFA Cup. Your final thoughts, Jerry?
Yes, they're favourites, but it's not all lost for Leeds. As I say, if they can score an early goal at Ellen Road, Galatasaray will have a tough time, and they've got to believe that they can go back and win the game.